Hi, everybody. I'm Jason Camus, Executive Director for Sertoma, and I am here today with Steve Thrash, our candidate for the Regional Director for the Southeastern region. How are you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great.
Excellent. Well, thank you for being here today. And I think it's important that we do this, even though you don't have a contested election. As I joke with everybody, as long as you get a vote, you are our winner. But I do think it's important, and I think everybody would agree it's important for our members to get to know you, because while you represent the Southeast region, you are part of the leadership team for all of Sertoma. So this is an opportunity just to kind of share a little bit about you and your experience. So if you're good to go, Steve, let's go ahead and just start out by introducing yourself. Tell us a little bit about you personally.
My name is Steve Thrash, and I live in Laurel, Mississippi. I've been a Sertoman for 23 years. I am a member, like it says, of the Sertoma Club of Laurel, and I have been all of the different offices that you can hold in one club. I have also been governor for 3 consecutive years at one point, and look forward to being a regional director.
Excellent. So, Steve, why at this time did you go ahead and put your hat in the ring? And obviously, you didn't know if you'd be the only candidate, but what made you decide to run for the office now?
My heart is full of Sertoma, and actually, Lucy Stofey, our regional director now, began to question me about taking her place about 2 years ago, and it just took me this long to decide.
Excellent. So we it sounds like your arm can be twisted at times, or maybe
It
just
can be.
Lucy's good at that too, I'm sure. So tell us give us a little background about your experience with Sertoma, kind of your history, what you do in your club, and all that kind of good stuff.
We are a very active club. We're probably the most active in our community. We have other civic organizations here also, but we raise about $150,000 a year. We have 5 different fundraisers that we have. We are very active. We're a very young club. I'm one of the older guys. You know, as you can look at my picture here and tell that I'm older than most. But we are very active in the community. We have a golf tournament. We do T-ball. We do what's called a crawfest, where it's a crawfish cook-off. We have a Christmas parade that is pretty well known through Sertoma organization that we've been holding for about 40 years now, and it's very active. But we just do a lot in the community. We also give a lot of help to the the University of Southern Mississippi's DeBarge Hearing and Speech Center.
Awesome. So what do you love? What do you love most about Sertoma? You said your heart's full of Sertoma. What does that mean?
Well, my oldest son had hearing problems growing up. So he was actually one of the first students we had here at our local speech pathology area, where they gave him speech and hearing problems as a small child. And that tweaked my interest in Sertoma. And also, it warms my heart to be able to help these children and people that cannot afford hearing aids, maybe can't help or help themselves with language, different equipment for language problems. But mainly it's just the community service. I enjoy working, the camaraderie that I have with all my members of my club. You know, it's just about learning each other.
Excellent. So obviously you're coming in, and like I said early, you represent your region, but you're part of the national leadership, and you've been involved in the region and on national in the national capacity as well. What are the things that you'd like to see improved throughout Sertoma, whether it's from at a national level, regional level, or even down to the club level?
Well, I hope that the clubs would be more active in correspondings with each other, and especially with the international organization. There's so many clubs that I've been as a mission specialist and a communication specialist also, that just don't reach out and they're hard to get in touch with and don't want to. We just need those clubs to understand we're not trying to take charge. We're not trying to tell them what to do. We just need to help them with all their fundraisers, maybe just paperwork, just different things that they need.
Excellent. I definitely think connecting clubs is a big opportunity for us. So tell Sertomans out there that are watching this, tell them a little bit about your leadership experience, maybe outside of Sertoma. What else do you do, and how do you bring some of those parts of your life into your Sertoma world?
Well, as I've said to some that know me, I'm a doer. I do too much sometimes and don't allow other people to do their thing. But I also am very, for 23 years, I also have been a member and a board member also of a local Christian food mission where we make and prepare meals each day, 5 days a week, and deliver those meals to the needy or the widow women in our community. And I've been a part of that. We, I just am very donation and very community service oriented person. I feel like that if we don't give back, the Lord's not going to bless us to start with.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, that's good. So is there anything else you'd like to share? Anything that, I mean, why people should vote, vote for you, but I mean, vote in general, and that you want them to know about how you'll serve as a regional board on the board of directors as a regional representative?
Well, I just hope they'll know that I will service them. I will be available to them, and I hope to meet with, I'm not going to say every club, but I hope to meet with all of those that I'm able to meet with or can, make arrangements to do that. But mainly, we just need to be one community, one, as we all say, one Sertoma.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I just want to, make sure everybody's aware that voting will start in early April. And actually, there's a little ticker there on the bottom there. April 3rd is the day that online voting will open up, and it'll close on April 24th. So you have 3 weeks to place your vote online. There'll also be ballots in the Sertoma magazine, as almost I think every year happens. That should be in mailboxes hopefully next week, based on mail delivery and all of that, as well as club ballots are going out in the mail, I think, by the end of this week, and should be there since clubs have a vote as well. So a lot of opportunities for people to vote, regardless. Obviously, the people who are voting for you are in the Southeastern region, but everybody across the country will have an opportunity to learn a little bit more about you through this video, Steve, and some other opportunities. So is there anything else you want to add before we wrap up?
Nope. Just proud to be a Sertoma.
Excellent. Well, Steve, thank you very much. Thank you for being willing to serve. It's important as an organization to have people like you, and I look forward to working with you in the years to come.
Thank you very much, Jason.